Today I'm going to try to do this as quickly and swiftly as possible, but I'm going to give you 5 of my best tips for saving money when you come to Korea. Please learn from my mistakes. So a lot of people come here thinking that they can save a lot of money, and you can if you are disciplined, okay? If you are disciplined. So my first tip, number 1, is plan to stay 2 years. Boom. Don't even think about it. Don't think, if you're planning to save money, don't think you're going to come here and you could save a lot of money in 1 year and you're good. Because what's going to happen, you're going to get here and you'll spend money for all different kinds of reasons. So either you're spending it because you're lonely, or you want to meet friends, or you're having such a good time, whatever. If you're from a small town, or if you are not used to having your own independence, Korea, you will get here and Korea will turn you out. It's a whole bunch of bright lights. It's a whole bunch of things to do. The cafe life is very popular and very expensive. 5,000 won, or $5 for just a drink and even a cake. So right there, that's 10,000 won. So be careful about that. Plan to stay 2 years, because the first year you're going to ball out. You get a lot of disposable income. The housing that you get if you're with Epic is usually included within, so that's taken out before you get your check. That's taken out before you get your check. Most people who come here make approximately 2,000 won, which is approximately $2,000, give or take, a month, right? It doesn't sound like a lot, but again, you have a lot of disposable income because a lot of things are already paid for, and the utility bills are usually not that high. You don't have a car note. You don't pay any kind of car insurance. So anyway, you're gonna ball out. You're gonna want to do stuff. You're gonna want to go on tours. You're gonna want to see Korea. You're gonna want to kick it. Some people stay out till like 5 a.m. at night. So if you're a drinker, you're gonna spend money on that. So just trust me. Trust me on this. Plan to stay 2 years, so you don't beat yourself up and you won't go through all this. Should I stay another year? Should I not? I don't know. I want to save money. Don't do it. Just plan to stay 2 years, all right? Make a budget. Make a budget. Make a budget. Hear me when I say this. Make a budget. That means planning out where your money is going to go. You need to know what you're spending your money on. So have this much of spending money, have this much of shopping money, have this much of food money, have this much of lunch money if you need that. Having a budget is really important because you have to know where your money is going, and you have to know what you're saving. What are you saving for? Know that. So number 3 is do auto transfer. Hear me when I say this. You are not in control. You think you are in control. You think you can handle it. You think you can save. Don't do it. KEB, the bank, when you come here, KEB has an account where if whatever you deposit into that account, it automatically transfers it to the bank that you have back home. Do auto transfer right away. Don't do it later on. Do it as soon as you get your paycheck deposit, so that money is already gone. You will be able to figure out like what the money that you'll need for Korea and the money that you can send home. But just do auto transfers. It will save your life. Trust me. Number 4 is travel. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but what happens is people say, well, I'm not going to travel anywhere because I really want to save money. And what happens is they end up not saving money because they're miserable, or because like a lot of foreigners fall into routines where they go to certain places that there's their spot that they call home. It's kind of like a comfort to them. You're going to end up spending money anyway. Trust me, I know so many people who did not travel and regret it. I did though. I traveled to a whole bunch of places, honey. That's why I was broke the first 2 years. And that's why I stayed for a 3rd year. But that's also because I kept defaulting on my plan. So number 5 is have a plan and stick to it. Have a plan, stick to it. Do not divert from the plan. Have a passion for saving. Have a passion for saving and planning, okay? Real quick, going back to the travel thing, when you allow yourself to do those fun things, you feel a little bit freer. You might feel the guilt at first, but you feel a little bit freer afterwards, because if you don't, then you just splurge. That's what happens. So that's why I'm saying travel at least once a year. Go somewhere new if you like to travel. So number 5, have a passion for saving, because it will save you so much money. And know what you're saving for and be motivated every day. Believe that you can do it. Oh, and guess what, everybody? Okay, this is kind of embarrassing to admit, but when I came here, I had $10,000 of credit card debt. $10,000, but I made it. I saved. I paid off all of my credit card debt. I could not be more excited, more happy, and I've been traveling my butt off. That's the other thing. You have to choose what you need to do most, because I tried to pay off debt, save money, and travel. I paid off my debt, and I've been traveling. I didn't save a lot of money, but Americans get a pension refund at the end, and you also get severance pay. So even though I didn't save any money, I'll still be taking home approximately like 10,000 won, or something to that degree. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, I just told y'all all of my business. But yes, honey, look, check this out. We be balling. We be balling. We be balling.